LG's NanoCell TVs continue to be some of our most popular models. They offer great pictures and aren't outrageously expensive. In this video, I'm going to compare the 2021 Nano80 and Nano90, both in 65 inches, so you can see the differences and make a more informed decision on which one might work best for your home theater. If you like the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to stay up to date on all of our latest products. And also don't forget to click the link in the description after the video to see our current prices on these two TVs. Design-wise, it's hard to tell these two apart when they're turned off, but the 90 is about 8 pounds heavier, which gives it a more solid feel, and it's available in an 86-inch option. The largest 80 is only 75 inches, but the 80 goes down to 50 inches, while the smallest 90 is 55. As for inputs, this is where you'll see some bigger differences. The 90 has an additional USB for a total of 3 and an RS-232C input that can be used to connect the TV to a custom integrated home AV system. The LG site currently says the 80 also has an RS-232C, but I checked everywhere on the TV and couldn't find one. The difference I think more people will appreciate is in the HDMIs. They each have 4, but on the 90, 2 of them are HDMI 2.1, meaning you can take advantage of features like variable refresh rates and 4K at 120 Hz. The 80 still gets an enhanced audio return channel and auto low latency mode compatibility, but the 90 is going to be the better choice for anyone with a newer generation gaming console. Then we have the audio, and honestly, each of these would benefit from adding a soundbar, but if you're sticking with just the stock TV speakers, the 80 has a 2-channel 20-watt system and the 90 has a 2.2-channel 40-watt system, and the 90 is definitely better. The 80 sounds a little hollow in comparison. There's not as much bass and the vocals aren't quite as sharp. Now the picture is where we really see some major differences, and I will say that individually, I do like both at their respective price points, but when you put them next to one another, you can tell right away that the 90 is the superior model. It gets a better processor with the Alpha 7 Gen 4, while the 80 gets LG's quad-core processor 4K. One of the big benefits of the processor in the 90 is it can optimize picture settings based on the genre of what you're watching. You do also have the option to turn that feature on and off, but at least it's available if you do want to use it. The 90 also has a 120 Hz full array backlit panel. The 80's is 60 Hz and it's edge lit. The lighting makes a big difference with black levels and displaying HDR content, which is far more enjoyable on the 90. It's a noticeably brighter picture with better contrast. Plus, it supports Dolby Vision, where the 80 only does HDR10 and HLG. I'm not sure how well it'll show up on a YouTube video, but in person, you can definitely tell the difference. And both handle motion pretty well for everyday viewing, but if you're using a gaming console that supports them, you'll definitely appreciate the 90 being able to handle variable refresh rates and 4K at 120 Hz, as those can really drastically improve your gaming experience. Then you have viewing angles. The 80 is actually pretty decent, but the 90 is even better. You can move further off center before you start to notice any fading, which is a great benefit if you have a wide seating area in your TV room. Like I mentioned before, I like the pictures on both of these TVs individually, but when you put them side by side, the 90 is definitely the better model. But if you're more of a casual TV watcher and you really don't game a lot or at all, you'll be happy with the 80. Plus, you can use the money you save to invest in a soundbar. If you're more of a videophile or you're a serious gamer, you'll want to go with the 90. And even though it's the bigger investment, you should probably look into getting a soundbar for that one as well. Which one would you go with? Make sure you let us know in the comments. If you have any questions on either one of these TVs, make sure you contact us at the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.